Welcome to BikeBeat, the home for everything two wheels. And today, we're diving deep into the 2025 Yamaha R3. If you're looking for a lightweight sport bike that punches well above its weight class in both performance and looks, this one's probably already on your radar. But Yamaha's made a few tweaks this year that make the R3 even more refined, more aggressive, and surprisingly rider-friendly. Let's kick it off with the engine, the heart of any motorcycle. The 2025 R3 still runs on that tried and tested 321 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled parallel twin, but it now feels just a bit sharper, thanks to revised ECU mapping and slightly improved fueling. Peak power still comes in at around 42 horsepower, with torque hovering just under 30 Newton meters. But don't let those numbers fool you, this engine loves to rev, and when you keep it in the upper half of the rev range, it's lively, eager, and incredibly fun to ride. The throttle response is crisp, especially in the mid-range, and Yamaha's managed to smooth out any harshness from previous models. It's a great bike for new riders, but make no mistake, if you're experienced, you'll still find joy in ringing this thing out through corners or chasing the red line on a backroad. Where the R3 really shines, though, is in handling. Thanks to a lightweight chassis, just under 170 kilograms wet, and a near-perfect 50/50 weight distribution, the bike feels incredibly balanced. For 2025, Yamaha's upgraded the KYB front forks to offer slightly better compression damping, which gives you more confidence when pushing into corners. It's not a full-on race spec setup, but for street use or even light track days, it's more than capable. The rear monoshock has also been fine-tuned to offer a better balance between comfort and performance. Overall, the suspension is predictable and friendly. It communicates with the rider without punishing you over potholes or rough patches. Now let's talk about braking. The R3 comes with a 298mm front disc and a 220mm rear, both with ABS standard. The braking feel is progressive, not overly aggressive, but with enough bite when you really need to stop. For its weight and class, the braking setup is totally sufficient, though track riders might eventually want to upgrade pads or lines. Still, for 99% of street use, it's confidence-inspiring and well-tuned. Design-wise, Yamaha has kept the sleek, R-Series DNA but made it even sharper for 2025. The fairings have been revised slightly for improved aerodynamics, and the new LED headlight setup looks straight-up sinister. Think Mini R7 vibes, aggressive, low-slung, and sporty without being overdone. The air intake is now more pronounced, not just for looks but for cooling efficiency and airflow. The tail section is compact and tapers off nicely, adding to the R3's razor-sharp silhouette. The color options for 2025 are also pretty eye-catching. Yamaha is offering a deep matte blue, a stealthy midnight black, and a new race-inspired red and silver combo that really pops in person. You also get a digital LCD dash, which is clear and easy to read. While it's not a full-color TFT, it does give you all the essentials: speed, revs, gear position, fuel economy, and a shift indicator. For a bike in this segment, it hits the mark. Some might wish for smartphone connectivity, but Yamaha's sticking with simplicity here, and honestly, it works. Ergonomics remain one of the R3's strongest suits. The clip-ons are slightly raised compared to supersport bikes, so while it looks aggressive, you're not sacrificing comfort. The seat height is a manageable 780mm, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. The tank is narrow at the knees and flares out just enough to give you grip when you're leaned over. And let's not forget, this bike isn't just for carving corners or city commutes. It's surprisingly capable on the highway. At 100 km/h in top gear, the engine hums along smoothly without vibrations, and you've still got power in reserve for overtaking. One of the major selling points of the R3 has always been how approachable it is. It's a bike that you can grow with. New riders will love the ease of handling, the forgiving power delivery, and the lightweight nature. More experienced riders will appreciate its precision and the fun factor you get from pushing a small displacement bike to its limits. So, how much will this little monster cost you in 2025? Yamaha's priced it at around $5,699 in the US, and just under £6,300 in the UK. That puts it right in the sweet spot for entry-level sport bikes, but what you're getting in return is a machine that looks premium, performs admirably, and carries the rock-solid reliability that Yamaha is known for. To wrap things up, the 2025 Yamaha R3 is still one of the best lightweight sport bikes money can buy. It strikes a rare balance, fast enough to thrill, forgiving enough to learn on, and stylish enough to turn heads at every stoplight. Yamaha hasn't reinvented the wheel with this update, but they've refined it where it counts. Better suspension tuning, improved throttle feel, sharper looks, it's the little things that add up. If you're in the market for your first sport bike, or even a second bike to just have fun on, the R3 continues to be one of the most compelling options in the game. That's all for this episode of BikeBeat. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you choose the R3 over a Ninja 400 or the KTM RC 390? And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next ride. Thanks for watching, and ride safe.